Welcome to this new moon in Scorpio guided meditation. Before we begin, be sure that you're in a quiet place where you can be undisturbed for the time that it will take for us to go through this guided meditation together. I recommend lighting a candle. If you have a diffuser, putting some oils in your diffuser. Some Mars oils are beautiful if you have them, such as ginger or basil. And if you have an altar, maybe having some pictures of your ancestors there with you. I also recommend that you have a journal nearby so that when you're done with the journey, you can write about your experience while it's still fresh. So let's begin. I'd like you to first take some deep breaths, full belly breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allowing your belly to expand and your breath to move up to your chest. And at the top of your breath, hold it for just a couple of moments before you exhale. And after you fully exhale on an empty belly, keep that empty belly for a couple of moments before you breathe in your next breath. And follow that sequence a few times. And when you're ready, allow your body to relax, starting with the top of your head, down through your neck, down through your shoulders and your arms and your fingers, just releasing all tension, down your back and in your hips and your legs, down to your toes. Fully relaxing, continuing to take deep breaths, full belly, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And continue to feel more and more relaxed with every breath that you take. Going deeper and deeper and deeper. Allowing the reality of your world around you to get further and further away. And when you are ready, you will open your eyes in your meditation, keeping them closed in your body, and you see a path before you. It's dark outside, and you're all by yourself. You put a protective pyramid around you, an octahedron of golden light. It's there to protect you, and it will follow you and be around you wherever you go. And so you move forward on this path. It takes you down a hill and through a forest. It's very dark outside, yet you can see the path ahead of you, and you know which way to go. Eventually, this path leads you to a large lake. You see a boat with a guide in a cloak, holding a lantern. He doesn't speak to you, but you know that you need to go into the boat with him and that he will take you to where you need to be. As you're in the boat, it's foggy, and yet the light of the lantern, you can see a little below the surface, and it's a little disconcerting. You see images of people, yet you know that you don't need to be afraid. You hear a voice telling you that it's okay, that it's the sea of souls, the sea of lost souls, and that it's not time for you to be there. This message encourages you and helps you feel better, and you know that you don't need to be afraid. After some time, the boat lands on the other side of the lake, and you know it's your place to get out as you see a path before you. You acknowledge the guide and thank him, and you go along your way as you feel led to continue to follow this path. You walk through the forest, through the trees. There's shadows, even though the night is dark and black, as there's no moon in the sky. There's howling of regrets. Your mind begins to get lost in the old stories and the old fears. And then you begin to see a shimmer of light ahead of you, and you know you are safe. You follow that light, which leads you into a cave. And in the cave you see that the light is a fire glowing. And you sit. Next to you, you see a drum, and so you grab it and begin to drum on the round frame drum, beating loudly as you watch the flickering on the walls. You feel your ancestors around you as you drum, and then you begin to sing. You sing to honor them. You sing to thank them. You sing to them to praise them for all that they've done. for you to be here now, in this life. They've lived many stories, and there's been many lives which have allowed you to be here now. And you sing loud, and you drum loud, praising them and honoring them. And after some time, you set the drum aside, and you feel overwhelmed with emotion. As you fully comprehend the sacrifices that have been made for you to be here now. And you know that any regrets you can leave here at this fire, and that you can leave fully refreshed when the time comes. As you continue to sit and watch the flames on the walls, flames which lead the images on the walls, you see the images flickering, and there's a message for you, a message from your ancestors. What do they tell you? As you hold on to this message, you feel fresh and new. You hold a vision for yourself with clarity and purpose and intention. And you take these intentions for this vision of yourself and symbolically put it in the fire. Maybe there's something around you that you can place in the fire as a representation of this new adventure before you. You have been transformed. Purpose and vision are hot in your belly, and you are ready to take action and to move forward in a way that you've never been able to before. And after some time, you realize that the fire is dimming down, going low. And when you look up and see outside, the sun is beginning to rise. And so you put the fire out and you go outside where you enjoy the newness of the day. You hear the birds around you sing as they begin to wake up. And within your heart, you feel a singing, a stirring within you that is rising from your belly, wanting to be released. You are ready to conquer this new adventure. You are ready to take this message from your ancestors to move forward boldly, honorably, with purpose. And when you are ready, you'll take a deep breath and open your eyes. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Be sure that you write down any of the messages that come to you, and be sure to include your vision for the future, these seeds that you want to plant during this new moon that you would like to see grow over the next 6 months, that'll blossom come spring. What is this purpose? What is this intention that you have for yourself? Hold it close to your heart and nurture it.